formulas. X dy minus y dx, 3 formulas. Whenever you get x dy minus y dx, you will get always y by x. But if denominator is xy, you will get log. Denominator is x square plus y square, you will get tan inverse. If the denominator is x square, then you get d of y. Remember all three together. Next, y dx minus x dy, whenever you will get x by y. So y square means d of x by y. If it is xy, then d ln x by y. If it is x square plus y square, then t tan inverse x by y. So try to remember them. Next again, x dx plus y dy by x square plus y square. This is nothing but d of 1 by 2 ln x square plus y square. Because when you when you differentiate, you'll get back this. What is ln x square plus y square? For log, what is the derivative? 1 by x. So 1 by x square plus y square. What is the derivative of this? 2x dx plus 2y dy. 2 cancels. You get x dx plus y dy by x square plus y square. Now whenever you have x dx plus y dy, you can directly integrate x square by 2, y square by 2, or you can write x square plus y square by 2 d of. If you differentiate, you will get that. Because for x square, what is the derivative? 2x dx. For y square, 2y dy. 2 cancels, you get. Next. Suppose this is inspection model. What I said is inspection model. But suppose all cannot be inspected. This method is not applicable. Always you will not have x dy minus y dx conveniently. Suppose it falls to your luck under this, then you can. If it does not fall under this, then in that case, we have to find integrating factors. How to find? Let us see. Methods of finding integrating factor. If mx plus ny is not 0, then 1 by mx plus ny is integrating factor. But always see that mx plus ny is a simple factor, like only one factor, one term, maximum 2 terms. But if it is containing 4 terms, it is not 0. Don't consider that as integrating factor. If given the created problem becomes more complicated than the given question. What is the purpose of integrating factor? After finding integrating factor, you have to multiply the given differential equation by this, make it exact. So what is the purpose of integrating factor? The purpose of integrating factor is to make a non-exact differential equation as exact. Okay? Now, if given differential equation is of the form, sometimes 99% of the cases, you get questions asking you to identify which is the integrating factor. So there are different methods. One method is intuitive method, that is inspection. If you memorize, suppose that is there, you can tick mark. Second one is using this technique. Third one is coming from the option model. Suppose A is given to you, option A will be given. Which of the following are integrating factors? Suppose you are given C 1 by y square. You are given something, D something. Then in that case, what you have to do? When is this going to be integrating factor? Multiply the given differential equation. This will be given to you. One method is inspection model. Just by observing, if you are able to identify, that is best. Suppose it is not, then in that case, try to come from options. Otherwise, go for all these models. So, how to come from options? Multiply the given equation, each and every term, by 1 by x square. Then you will get nu n. Then apply dou m by dou y, dou n by dou x. Are they equal or not? You have to check. Dx coefficient after multiplying by integrating factor, after multiplying by option A, find out m, find out n. What is m means? Dx coefficient. What is n means? Dy coefficient. Find out dou m by dou y, dou n by dou x. Are they equal? If they are equal, this is the required answer. Suppose not equal, then multiply the given equation by this. Again, find out what is m, what is n. Dx coefficient, dy coefficient. After multiplying by 1 by xy, simplify, get m and n. Again, apply dou m by dou y equal dou n by dou x. If it is satisfied, then this is the integrating. Suppose not satisfied, then next one. Like this is coming from the option model. In the worst case, you go to coming from option model. If you are not able to identify, then go for that model. That is one way of answer. But suppose your answer is D option. You have started your journey with A. Then you need to waste so much of time by allowing trial and error, inspecting whether it is exact or not for three options. In such cases, doing directly is easy than coming from the option. So you should know all the three methods and you should know when to apply which method also. So here, if it is in the form y into fxy, I am not saying f of x comma y, fxy. Fxy means, for example, here, this is f of x comma y. X comma y means x power 2, y power 2. They are separate. But xy means x and y should be together always. Sin xy, wherever they are, their degree should be same. Here you can have x square y cube also. Here, f of x comma y means you can have x square y cube. X and y need not have same degree, and but in between also the product should be there. So here there is no product term. Both are of same degree, but into not there. So they should be in the form x and y should be together. So here sin x, y, x square, y square, e power x, y. X power 2, y power 2 same, e to the power of x, y. So their powers are same. Wherever variable is there, x and y are together. So we call this as f of xy, function of xy. So if your given equation is in the form y into f of xy, x into gxy, then you need not go for inspection model. Directly 1 by mx minus ny is the integrating factor. What is m means? Dx coefficient. What is n means? Dy coefficient. Next. If dou m by dou y minus dou n by dou x by n is equal to fx. How will you remember this? Here, if it is starting with m, then you have to start with n. If you are starting with n, here denominator is n, numerator should be m. Then here opposite. It should be function of x alone. Then e to the power of integral fx dx gives you the integrating factor. Fx is not integrating factor. E to the power of integral fx dx is the integrating factor. If the denominator is m, numerator is dou n by dou x minus dou n by dou y, it is function of y, then integrating factor is e to the power of integral g of y dy. How will you decide whether it is m or n? Look at the given question. Whichever is simple, that should be taken in the denominator. If m is simple, what is meant by simple? It is containing less number of factors. So that when you divide these two, you get very simple function like fx you should get. 1 by x, e power x, log x, simple functions you should get. You should get function of x alone. If y is also there, then that is not the integrating factor. So, in the denominator is m, numerator starts with n, the other one is opposite. It should be function of y, e to the power of gy dy gives you integrating. So, working rule to solve non-exact. Find integrating factor. Multiply given differential equation by integrating factor. When you go for your interviews, they will ask you, what is meant by integrating factor? What is the definition? The function f of x comma y, by multiplying by which the given equation becomes exact, is called as exact differential equation. Is called integrating factor. What is the purpose of integrating factor? To make non-exact to exact. To reduce non-exact exact, we require integrating factor. So mostly you will be asked to find integrating factor. So I am using that. Okay. So you will be asked to check which of the following are exact or not. Which of the following are non-exact. What is the integrating factor? Worst case, what is the solution? So I will show you the total part. Okay. Now first one, find the integrating factors of the following. And so many questions. Some questions I have done, some I am going to leave as homework. Let us see. First question. 2xy dx x square dy equal to 2y. M dx plus n dy form. M is 2xy, dx coefficient. Don't take first one m, second one n. Dx coefficient is m, dy coefficient is n. N is x square. Dou m by dou y, 2x. Dou n by dou x, 2x. So it is exact. So you don't require integrating factor. Sometimes you may be given a question wantedly just to tease you people. What is the integrating factor for this equation? Actually, it is exact. We don't require integrating factor at all. Because what is the purpose of integrating factor? To make non-exact into exact. If it is exact, we don't require integrating factor at all. But they ask you, what is the integrating factor for exact? Then what is the integrating factor for exact equation is any constant c is an integrating factor. E to the power of c is an integrating factor. Sin c, anything, any constant function is an integrating. Because if you multiply by a constant, if it is dou m by dou y equal to dou n by dou x, even if you multiply by c, you will get 2c. Here n equal to cx square. Dou m by dou y will be 2cx. Dou n by dou x will be 2cx. So if you multiply by constant, the exactness will not be altered. It becomes, it's already exact. If you multiply by constant, still it is exact only. So for an exact differential equation, what is an integrating factor is any constant function. For example, constant function c, sin c, e power c, cos c, a power c, anything not containing x and y will be the integrating factor given in one of the entrance papers. What is the integrating factor for the exact differential equation? Actually, question itself is redundant, not required actually. But you are asked to answer. Therefore, what to answer? Among them, if you are having c or any function containing c, that is your option. So you may be given among option C, option B 1 by c, option C sin c, like that. There can be more than one. So when c is constant, e power c is constant, sin c is constant, cos c is constant, anything containing x, c not containing x and y is constant. So whatever that is there among options, you can mark that as the indicator. No. It is exact. Then how to solve? Integral 2x by dx, m dx. Then terms of n not containing x. There is no term, so 0 dy equal to constant. What is 2x means? 2x square y by 2 plus equal to constant. X square y equal to constant. This is the required general. Next, m is x cube, n is y cube. Dou m by dou y, 0. Dou n by dou x, 0. Because with respect to y, x is constant, so the derivative is 0. With respect to x, y is constant, so 0. Dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou y. Exact. Because it is exact, how to solve? Integral x cube dx, integral y cube dy equal to constant. Because terms of this m dx, recording y as constant, terms of n not containing x. What is the term not containing x, y cube? So directly into it is equal to constant. So x power 4 by 4, y power 4 by 4 is equal to constant. Multiplying by 4, you get x power 4 plus y power 4 is 4c, where c is the general constant, arbitrary constant. This is the required general solution. This is same one. So don't think so. What is r? 4c. 4 into constant is again another constant. If this is there among options, you can stop. But right side instead of 4c, some c is given. That is also correct. Because 4 into constant is again a constant with this. This is m, this is n. Dou m by dou y. Sin x minus sin x sin y. Dou n by dou x minus sin x sin y. Both are same. So dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x. So what is the solution? Integral m dx plus terms of n not containing x. So here in d, in n, what is n? Cos x sin y. N is cos x sin y. In this, there is no term not containing x. Terms are there containing in that y is there. There is no term not containing x. So 0. This you have to integrate partially with respect to y. Partially with respect to x. That means regarding y as constant. So you can take cos y out, integrate only sin x dx. For sin x, what is the integral? Here, integral y. Sin x cos y dx. You have to integrate with respect to x. I am sorry, I have done mistake here. You have to integrate with respect to x. For sin x, what is the integral? Minus cos x. So what is the answer for this? minus cos x cos y equal to constant. So what is the answer for this? Minus cos x cos y is equal to constant. So multiply by minus sign, you get cos x cos y is equal to minus into constant is again another constant, capital C. Minus constant is another constant, capital C. So cos x cos y equal to C. This is the required answer. So instead of sin x sin y, please correct it. It is on page number. Please note the page number. When you are taking down notes, please correct it. Here page number 21 more. Please note this. On page number 21, answer for the question number 2. Answer for question number not 2, 3. For question number 3, answer is, note down answer. Answer is cos x cos y is equal to constant. So page number 21, question number 3, answer is cos x cos y equal to constant. So I have to integrate with respect to x here. For sin x it is minus cos x, so like that. Here mistake is there, where there is no mistake here. Mistake is in integration. Here. Last step there is mistake. Up to this okay. Last step it should be cos x cos y equal to constant. Actually you get minus cos x cos y constant. If this is there among options, okay. Not there, multiply minus sign right side, minus constant is again a constant. So this is the required general solution of complete integral formula. Next, everything is in terms of x and y. Suppose you are given in terms of r and theta, then how to check whether it is exact or not? So in the formula, dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x. What is the condition now? Dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x. What is the form of the equation? M dx plus n dy equal to c. So reduce it to the form m dr, x means r, x means r, dou n by n dy, that is n means dy coefficient, that is d theta coefficient is n, dr coefficient is m. So wherever x is there it means m, wherever y is there it means it is, wherever theta is there it means it is y. R means x, theta means y. So let us apply. This is in the form m dr plus n d theta equal to 0. So m dr coefficient should be m. Earlier dx coefficient we took it as m. Now dr coefficient is m. D theta coefficient is m. So m is e power 3 theta, n is 3r e power 3 theta. Now dou m by dou y. Y means theta. Dou m by dou y. Differentiate with respect to theta. 3 e power 3 theta. Dou n by dou x. X means r. So this is dou n by dou r. Dou by dou r of r is 1. So 3 into x. It is exact. What is the formula? Integral y. Instead of y you are having theta. M dr. M means e power theta dr. Integral terms of n not containing x. Instead of x we are having r. What are the terms not containing r we have to take? There is no term not containing r, only one term is there, in that r is there. So integral 0 d theta equal to constant. So what is the solution for this? This is with respect to theta. That means theta should be recorded as constant. 1 dr is r e power 3 theta is equal to constant. This is the required complete solution for this. Whenever equation is given, I am repeating m dr plus n d theta 0, x means r, y means theta. In the formula, whatever we did earlier, x means theta, r, y means theta. So dou m by dou y we used to find. Instead of y, dou m by dou theta. So dou m by dou theta. What is dou by dou theta of e power 3 theta? 3 e power 3 theta. If it is integration, it is by 3. Differentiation into 3. Dou n by dou r. This is 3 into e power 3 theta. Both are equal, so it is exact. So integral theta e power 3 theta dr, integral r e power 3, this is integral 0 d theta equal to constant. So with respect, this theta is constant, so e power 3 theta is constant, so remove that. 1 dr means r. Here 0 means 0 is equal to constant. This is the required solution. Is it clear now? Here. We have solved till now exact. If it is non-exact, what we have to do? We have to get the integrating factor. So if it is non-exact, you will be asked to find what is the integrating factor. Okay, so this is m x square plus y square, n is minus 2x. Dou m by dou y is 0, this is 2y. Dou n by dou x x is 1, so minus 2y. It is non-exact. So what is the integrating factor? We have so many methods. So here which is simple is n is simple. Whenever out of m and n, one of them is containing single function, then go for third method and fourth method. If it is in the form y into f of xy plus x into g of xy, then only use second method. What is second method? 1 by mx minus ny. Worst case, if all the cases fails, only go to first method, mx plus ny. Otherwise, you have to use these methods. Denominator is n here. Denominator n means dou m by dou y minus dou n by dou x by n. N is here minus 2xy. Dou m by dou y of y. This is 0 for x square. For y square, it is 2y minus dou n by dou x of x is 1. So minus 2y by n. This is 4y by 2xy. 2 goes in this 2 times, y cancels, minus 2 by x. This is fx. So this is in the form integrating factor is e power integral fx dx. Minus 2 by x dx. 1 by x means log x. E power minus 2 log x. That is e power log x power minus 2. That is x. E and log are opposite operators. You might that e and log are opposite. E and log are opposite. That means like plus and minus opposite. They will cancel. So e to the power of general formula, standard formula, if you want, you can note down e to the power of log fx is always fx. Standard formula. E power, you can take down. E to the power of m log fx. If you have e power m log fx means fx power m. So e power log fx means fx, e power m log fx means fx to the power of m. So we are going to use these two formulas. So what will we get? Here, this is fx. Fx is minus 2 by x. Don't integrate this. E to the power of fx. So denominator n. How did we get this idea? First, it is non-exact. So we have to get the integrating factor. So n is simple. So try with n. If denominator is n, once you decide denominator, numerator should be opposite. Denominator n means numerator should start with m. So dou m by dou y minus dou m by dou x. So then when you simplify, you should get it as function of x alone. If you are getting y also, then this cannot be the integrating factor. Try with m and other methods. So if integrating factor is e power integral fx dx, so minus 2 by x dx, minus 2 log x, e power log x power minus 2, e and log opposite operator, so you get x power minus 2, 1 by x square. This is the required integrating factor. Now multiplying, if you are asked to find what is the integrating factor, you stop here itself. But suppose you are asked to find what is the solution, then only you need to proceed further. So if you are asked to get integrating factor, stop here. If it is non-exact, generally 99% of the cases, you will be asked to write what is the integrating factor. So you will get x square plus y square by x square dx minus 2xy by x square y dy. So m is this, separate LCM, x square by x square is 1 plus y square by x square. This is n minus 2y by x and dy. So this is 1 plus y square by x square dx minus 2y by x dy is equal to 0. Now, this is, you need not check whether it is exact or no. Automatically it will be exact. Why it will be exact? Because we have multiplied by integrating factor. The purpose of integrating factor is to make it exact. So you need not recheck. Don't be too doubtful. It automatically it will be exact if you multiply by integrating factor. You need not doubt the method. So 1 dx. Somebody got their PhD for this. So you can believe them. All these methods, some mathematician or some physicist developed it. So you can believe them. 1 plus y square by x square dx. Terms of n. Once it is exact, how to integrate? Integral m dx regarding y as constant. Terms of n not containing x, 0 dy is equal to constant. So 1 dx is x, y square into x power minus 2 dx. This is, there is no term not containing x is equal to constant. So you get this as 1 dx is x, y square, x power minus 1 by minus 1. X power minus 1 is equal to c. That is y square by x. Multiply by x. X square plus y square. Multiply each and every term by x. So x into x, x square, x cancels, y square, cx. This is the required general. So generally, you will not be asked to solve. You will be asked to get the integrating factor. But even if asked also, you should be able to do. Now, let us check with this. M is 2x tan y, n is secant square y. Dou m by dou y. What is tan y derivative? Secant square y. Dou n by dou x, derivative with respect to x is 0. Then dou m by dou y minus dou n by dou x by n. Why it should be n? Because m is also simple. Somebody may get a doubt. Madam, you told earlier whichever is simple, containing only one factor that we have to take in the denominator. Here both are containing single factors only. Then which one to take in the denominator? How will you know? When you take dou m by dou y minus dou n by dou x by n, y term should cancel. You should get x alone. Here y is there. So if I take m, y will not cancel. So I have to take n so that it cancels and only x function remains. So here n, dou m by dou y minus dou n by dou x by n. Then secant square y cancels 2x dx. Then e power integral 2x dx, that is x square by 2, that is x square. This is the required integrating factor. So what we have to do, we have to multiply 1 by the integrating factor. We are asked to find what is the integrating factor, stop here. But among options, you may be given x square. Option A will be x square. Option B will be y square. Option C will be xy. Option D will be e to the power of x. So you should be careful. Don't integrate this. Integrate e power fx dx. So e power x square is the integrating factor. So multiplying 1 by e power x square, we get the given equation. If you multiply, this is your new m, new n. So now it will become automatically exact. You need not check. What is the solution for this? Integral m dx regarding y as constant. Terms of n not containing x. There is no term not containing x. So 0 dy equal to constant. Tan y into 2x e power x square dx equal to constant. So this is in the form e power fx into f dash x dx. What is e power f dash dx? This is what e power fx. Shortcut formula. If you cannot remember shortcut, then x square equal to t, 2x dx is dt, like that you need to do. So, but if you have good memory, then directly you can do it. You can remember this as formula. If the power of e, derivative is the adjacent one, then e power fx dx integral will be simply e power fx. So this is the one. So this is e power fx into f dash x, so e power x. So e power x square, which is equal to constant. This is the required general solution for this. Now we are asked to apply condition. Condition is given, y of 0 equal to 2, given in the question. Solve the initial value problem. We are given the question. Solve the initial value problem. IVP means what? Yesterday we have discussed. What's in the IVP, initial value problem? A differential equation along with the conditions which are given. So here only one condition is given, therefore it's called IVP, initial value. More than one condition is given, and you have to check whether it is defined at same point or at different points. If it is defined at same point, then it is IVP. If it is defined at different points, then it is BVP, boundary value problem. But only one single condition is given. So y of 0 equal to 2, that means y equal to 2 when x equal to 0. So apply this condition. After getting general solution, you need to apply condition. So if you apply condition for this, y of 0 equal to 2. That means y equal to 0 when x equal, y equal to 2 when x equal to 0. So here in this, put x equal to 0, y equal to 2, tan 2, e power 0 equal to c. So c is tan 2, substitute back in the given equation. This is the required particular solution. Next, 2 cos hyperbolic x cos y dx minus sin hx sin y dy 0. This is in the form m dx plus n dy equal to 0. M is this, n is this. So dou m by dou y, 2 cos hyperbolic x, cos y means minus sin y. Dou n by dou x, that means here it is dou n by dou x. Dou n by dou x will be for sin hyperbolic x cos hyperbolic x. See, for cos hyperbolic x, dou m by dou y. For cos y minus sin y. Dou n by dou x. For sin hx, differentiation is cos hx. Both are not equal. Then which is simple? So if you subtract, you are getting cos hx sin y. So if I take n, it is sin hx sin y, nothing cancels. So take m. If you are starting with m, because we are getting cos hx sin y, can apply this denominator m, numerator as it is. Then we get this as function of y. If you are getting function of y alone, then e to the power of fy dy is the integrating factor. 1 by 2 sin y by cos y, integral is log mod cos y. If this is equal to cos y to the power of 1 by 2, this is the integrating factor. If you are asked to get integrating factor, you have to stop here. And if you are asked to find what is the solution, you need to proceed further. How to proceed? Multiply the given equation by this 2 cos hx cos y to the power of multiplying by integrating factor cos y to the power of 1 by 2. Here it is 1 by 2. Already cos y is there. So 2 cos hx cos y is there. Again I am multiplying by cos y to the power 1 by 2. So 1 plus 1 by 2 becomes 3 by 2. Then here terms of n not containing x. In n there is no term, this is our n now. In this term x is there. There is no term not containing x. That's why 0 dy is constant. So 2 into regard to cos y to the power of 3 by 2 as constant. For cos hx integral is sin hx is equal to constant. So if this is there among options, you can stop. Suppose this is not there, you need to simplify further. How to simplify is cos 3 by 2y sin hx is equal to c by 2. What is c by 2? Again a constant c. This is the required term. In one of the papers, entrance papers, you are given this question. Find a comma b if f equal to x power a, y power b is integrating factor of this, and y of 1 is 1. So asked to find a and b, which is such that this is an integrating factor. This is an integrating factor means if you multiply the given equation by this, it should become exact. So that is a plus 1 into x power a, y power b plus 1 into dx, b1 b plus 1 into x, 1 plus a is 1 plus a, y power b is 0. So if this question is given, don't do, just remember this as the formula. So m is this, n is this. What is dou m by dou y? Plus 1 y to the power of b plus 1 minus 1, so y power b. Dou n by dou x, so 1 plus a into 1 plus b, x power 1 plus a minus 1, which is x power a, y power b. So dou m by dou y is dou n by dou x, which is same. So the general solution for this is a plus 1 y to the power of b plus 1 x power a into dx plus terms of n not containing x, that means 0 dy is equal to constant. So, a plus 1 y to the power of b plus 1 x power a plus 1 by a. For x power n, what is the integral? X power n plus 1 by n. Now y of 1 is 1 means y is 1 when x is 1. So y is 1 when x is 1. 1 for a plus 1 is equal to C. That is x is 1. So y is 1, x is 1, so C becomes 1. Substitute back, you get x power a plus 1, y power b plus 1 equal to 1 as the particular solution. So if you are given find a and b satisfying this, what should be the answer? Here, I have not completed the question. Here, incomplete question here. Incomplete answer. So here, you are not asked to find what is particular solution. You are asked to find particular solution, you have to get up to this. Suppose it is exact. What should be A and B? Suppose you are given this question. Suppose you are given this question. What should be the values of A and B? For what values of A and B this equation is exact? Suppose you are asked to find. Then you have to stop here itself. Find A and B so that it is exact. For what values of A and B they are equal? They are exactly equal. What is the value of A and B? For every A and B it is equal. That means this. What are the values of A and B so that it becomes exact? It is exact for all A comma B. That should be your answer. But among options, wantedly they will give you A equal to minus 1, B equal to minus 1, or A equal to minus 1, option B, B equal to minus 1, option C, A equal to minus 1 and B equal to minus 1, option D for all A comma B. So what should be your answer? For all A comma B. First option will be A equal to minus 1, second option B equal to minus 1, C option A equal to minus 1 and B equal to minus 1. Option D for all A comma B. So your answer should be for all A comma B, because when A is minus 1, this is 0, correct, they are equal. When B equal to minus 1 also equal. And when both are equal to minus 1 also, this is 0, both are equal. But not necessarily. They are equal even if A is not equal to minus 1 also, they are exactly equal. They are already equal for all A and B. Whatever may be your A and B, whether A equal to minus 1 or not minus 1, also answer is true. So when you are asked to choose single answer, what should be your A and B? For all A comma B, this is the requirement. That should be the answer for this. Okay. Next, linear equation. It is what is called Cauchy linear. So when we are very happy with this, with these methods, why again next method? Always put this question to yourself. Most of your electronics questions reduces to this. In electronics particularly, all differential equations will be reduced to this particular form. It is linear in y or linear in x. Very important. Why this again? Why this again means, if it is non-exact, what is happening is, first we have to get the integrating factor, multiply the given equation, and then make it exact, and then solve it, which is becoming very lengthy. Instead, if it is possible to reduce to this form, you can get the answer within 2 steps. So earlier it took 1 to 2 pages, but now it will take only 2-3 steps if you can reduce the given equation to this form. Given in one of the papers, what is Cauchy linear form? So you will be given among options. Generally what students will do is, they will memorize and go like this.